Are you rolling?
Yeah, so you're looking at the camera?
Oh.
Do I look at the camera?
Yeah.
My name is Drew Ambergy. I am producer of The Fast Break with Drew Ambergy.
I'm Vaughn. I was a talent and then a producer at WSN. I produced the Ball Box.
And this is my second semester with Cable 8, second full semester with Cable 8. And this semester I hosted my own show for the first time. Last semester I was just talent, so I joined Trevor's show. I was on Cougar on the Clock I think once or twice, and yeah, and then I was on the Weekend Wrap-Up a few times. But, and then Coug Zone a couple times. So I got my feet wet last semester, and then this year I got to host my own show.
And but I started out as a talent on Cougar on the Clock and Weekend Wrap-Up, pretty much everything. WSU. I mean, pretty much just meeting people, getting the whole college campus atmosphere. I mean, I came from a community college that was not really a college atmosphere at all. So coming here and just being able to, you know, live with other students and like just kind of live the college life has been really cool. Being able to go out with people, do fun stuff, go to football games, all sporting events. It's been really cool. And yeah, I mean, most of the time I've been spent here, but I'm sure you'll ask me about that.
Whew, WSU, probably rushing the field for multiple football games. That was pretty fun. Oregon, college game day was sick. That was super fun. Yeah, I'd probably say rushing the field was awesome because I just kind of like, I ran around in circles, and even when they told me to like get off the field, I just went to a different side of the mosh pit. I was like, no, I only get to do this like once, and then we did it 3 times. But that was pretty fun. I loved rushing the field. You know, just game days in general. I loved everything about Wazoo Sports Network. I mean, getting approved for my own show was pretty cool. I mean, I figured it was gonna happen just because, you know, I'd already been in the program. But getting approved was a cool day. I'm like, holy crap, I got my own show. So that was cool. And then, yeah, doing my first episode, putting that out, like getting the feedback on that was awesome. And then, you know, probably the BG episodes, of course, everybody knows those ones are the most fun. But yeah, just, you know, I think pressing like publish and then, you know, watching people retweet and spread it. The meetings were always great too. I loved the meetings. Everybody's just funny here.
I mean, the banquet was pretty cool. Just so much love with everybody that I've been able to get to know. And yeah, the concerts were cool. Talent show was awesome. That's where I met a lot of people I hadn't seen before, and seeing everyone do stuff. I mean, your talent was pretty sick, and seeing what people have under their sleeves, you know, because we got a lot of talented people here, and being able to explore other people's histories and like, you know, stuff that they like and are interested in. Probably my favorite time was filming my show, though. I mean, like, it was a lot of pressure and it sucked at times, but it was just a blast to see that come out of people and be able to work through things. And yeah. I mean, being on screen, like, helped me a lot. You know, I've done other stuff outside of WSN that this has helped a lot already. And then going into the future, like, you know, I don't even care about really being on camera. It's the practice I've gotten with my words and my presentation and stuff has been super, super helpful, and helped a lot with my anxiety, because it's a damn hard thing to get over. But this has presented me with a lot of opportunities to not only do that just with the camera and stuff, but just with people, working with a big team, and working with different personalities and everything. It's helped me a lot, because I'll meet a lot of crazy folks out there in the real world, and so being with you crazy folks here has helped me a lot.
I'd probably say just being on camera off script, because I did COM 465, which is the Murrow News 8 class, but that's reading off a teleprompter, and my job is going to be a live reporter where I have a script, but I got a hair in my eye. But I have to kind of, I know what I'm gonna say, but I also have to like tell a story while it happens. I gotta seem authentic, and it can't seem like I'm actually reading just off a straight script. So I feel like it kind of prepared me to just stare into a camera, not get nervous that I'm live, even though our shows aren't live, but it kind of feels live. And just, you know, getting hours of on camera time, editing my shows together. I've gotten really good at Premiere. And, you know, being able to, I think, work with a host eventually, you know, that's probably where I'm headed at some point, you know, having a show, working with, you know, other people, talking about like topics we're gonna talk about, you know, and then just doing research and getting ready to host a sports show eventually one day is what I would like to do. So, you know, it all goes into what I want to do for my career.
If I had to say anything, I'd probably say, if you have an idea, just jump on it. If you have something you want to do, want to get out of WSN or Cable 8 or really anything, just attack it. Don't question yourself. It's easy to second guess, you know, your ideas and what you want to do in life. But it's best to just, I mean, this is the time to just put your best foot forward and kind of say F it, you know? Like, why not? I mean, you only live one life, and you only got one time here at college, so just make the most of it and go out and meet as many people as you can, because these are really important times for your growth and like who you are as a person. So just explore as much as you can, live it up, have fun, and you know, work hard, but don't take yourself too seriously.
Just do as much as you can. You're never gonna regret doing something. There's never been a time where I did something with Cable 8 or any kind of club or event on campus that afterwards I was like, wow, that sucked. That was a complete waste of time. Because most of the time you're either gonna meet somebody or you're gonna get something like free food, or you're gonna get a laugh, or it's gonna be really enjoyable. And I would say just do as much as you can. Go on as many shows as you can. You know, like, go on a show and talk about a sport like you barely know. Because you'll get better from talking about a sport you don't know about. Like, I had to talk about hockey, and I learned a little bit about hockey that day. Probably didn't come out great, but it challenged me, and it was, at the end of the day, it was fun. And did we sound kind of dumb? Yeah, we did, but I'm glad I did it. So just do everything. Do everything you can, because you're not gonna regret it. You're only gonna regret the stuff you didn't do. So that's my advice.